Is it really true that Brunei is boring? This is the question I'm going to answer in today's video. If you like anything about traveling and culture, then you're right in this channel here. So you're most welcome to subscribe, and also don't forget to activate the notification bell so you get informed for every new upload. Now myself, I've been to Brunei 4 times in total, and I've seen and done a lot over there. On my travels around Brunei, I identified a few things which are very characteristic to the country, and the first thing is that Brunei is a land of the golden mosques. That's what we people here in Switzerland think about Brunei. I know this is quite exaggerated because not all the mosques have golden domes, but the 2 major ones they actually have. They're very majestic and stunning to look at, especially the Jami Asri Hassan al Bolkiah. I think that's probably the most beautiful mosque that I've ever seen in my life. What I really like about it, it very much represents the wealthy character of this nation. Of course, these 2 mosques are not the only beautiful ones. In fact, there are many others that are also really nice to look at. So here you shouldn't only limit yourself to these 2. Number 2, you can watch amazing sunsets in Brunei. Now the entire west coast of Borneo, whether you're in Sabah, Sarawak or in Brunei, these places usually have amazing sunsets on a daily basis. Good places in Brunei to go to watch a sunset is either at the beach or the most popular one at the Empire Hotel. There I witnessed one of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen in my life. And because of that, I highly recommend you to go there so you can get your own impression. Other places besides the beach and the Empire Hotel would be the mosques. Over there you can also witness amazing sunsets, especially for the Jami Asri Hassan al Bolkiah. There you will see the mosque is glowing in all the different colors. It looks really impressive. Number 3, Brunei's rainforest is very intact. The rainforest of Borneo is 140 million years old. This is really remarkable. And what is very unique about Brunei is that its rainforest is really perfectly preserved. This is due to the fact that Brunei could almost entirely rely on the revenue from selling oil, and thus they never really had to bother about clearing land for farming. The place that you really have to go when you're visiting Brunei is Ulu Temburong. That national park is just marvelous. When you're going there, you will really get to see what I call a hidden gem of Southeast Asia. Starting with the boat tour, which was very adventurous, going up to the spire to have an amazing lookout over the rainforest, and then even floating down the river. That was such a wonderful day, which is the reason why you really should not miss this place. Ulu Temburong may be the most talked about attraction of Brunei, but it's surely not the only beautiful piece of rainforest in the country. Number 4, the fact that you have such a beautiful piece of mangrove forest just nearby the capital of Brunei. This is really something which I found so amazing about Brunei, because if you take a boat, then you're just in 15 to 20 minutes in some of the most beautiful landscapes that I've ever seen. I'm not really sure whether you can find it in other countries. Usually when you're in the bigger cities, it takes you quite a while until you arrive in beautiful Mother Nature. But in Brunei, it only takes you about 3 to 5 kilometers, and then you're really far away from the urban lifestyle. If you're lucky, you can even spot some proboscis monkeys. They are those unique monkeys with their big noses. These you can only see in Borneo. Number 5 is Brunei's heritage. This is really something I enjoyed so much when I was there. Brunei is very well taking care of its heritage. For example, when you're in the capital of Bandar Seri Begawan, then just on the other side of the water you can see the traditional floating village. This is really amazing. You have old and new just side by side. And what's really amazing about it, people still live there and they maintain their traditional lifestyle. Brunei's culture also got a very strong Malay stamp, which I think is due to the national doctrine of Malay Islamic monarchy. Bruneians are very proud of their royal culture. Events where you can witness that is either on National Day or on Hari Raya Aidil Fitri. Also, if you go to the Royal Regalia Museum, you can learn a lot about the history of the Sultanate as well as about the culture of the Malay monarchy. What I also found quite interesting, Brunei doesn't really have a lot of high-rise buildings. Instead, what they have is a lot of modern adaptations of traditional Malay houses, and a place where you very well can see that is at the Yayasan complex. Number 6 is the fact that Brunei at the moment is still quite quiet and not overrun. This is really something which I highly appreciate when I'm traveling. You may know in the surrounding countries you have a very mature tourism industry, and thus a lot of people are going there. But in Brunei you don't have that, and that's why you still can enjoy some of the country's most beautiful things pretty much all for yourself. This is really what I feel makes Brunei very interesting. I hope after watching this video you will be convinced that Brunei is not boring. I'm really interested to hear your opinion, whether you still feel that Brunei is boring or whether you now would consider traveling there. Kindly leave your opinion in the comments below, and should you have enjoyed watching this video, then please give it a thumbs up. I highly appreciate that. And now I do have to share with you, I have quite a special relationship to Brunei, because that's where I got my YouTube channel Demographic started. My first ever travel video, which I uploaded here on YouTube, was about Brunei. Since then, I'm a very passionate vlogger, and I do have to say I really enjoyed this journey so far, also because of you guys. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you're new to this channel, you're most welcome to subscribe. I very much appreciate that. So that's it from my side. We're going to see each other very soon.